everyone, Canny Crafter, and I am back with, is this part 2? I think it's part 2 of the ring bound journal. So last time we prepared the cover, we punched the pages, we put the rings in and sort of decided what we wanted to decorate within the book. So off camera I've made a little list. I always make lists because I get easily confused. And I sort of went through and decided how I wanted the pages to be. So I've decided to keep 2 pages of the book, so 1, 2, and in here I will insert one of my own pages. So the first one I have said is, I'm just going to get a pen to mark those off. 1, 2 is a bottom pocket, and what I mean by that is I would like this page to fold up and have the pocket there. So I'm going to take our template and I am just going to mark at this point the width left to right. Did not bother about the length just yet because, as I say, I want that page to fold up. So using the template that we made for our hole punches, just line that up, mark it off. I'm going to bring in my paper to match for this. Put that over there. Line that up. There, like that. And then there we have our page. Basis of our page, should I say. So next I have to decide which I want as the back and which I want as the front. So we have this and we have this. At first I thought yeah, I'm going to do this as the front. So take again your template, mark it, and you want to fold up to that line. Or if you've got a bone folder, crease across. If not, you could always use the handle of your scissors. But just be careful. I would test these first because, I don't know if you can see, I've just scored with those and it's left a mark behind. So just might want to check your scissors. So I'm going to put that, yep, like that. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is add some of our scrapbook paper to line the inside of the pocket, just because I think that'll be cute. Like so. And I don't know I also want, oh no, I might do something else there. So first things first is I'm going to take this and I think I'm just going to use Put Stick. Let's see how the Put Stick does. Yeah, get lots of Put Stick on here. Now, I'm not going right across because I know it's too long. Actually, I will go right across because I started on the wrong edge. I forgot, I flipped it. Never mind, we'll get rid of the end. Okay, and just line this up. Now you could probably use double-sided tape for this or a wet glue. And again, if you have a bone folder, keep that down. With some glue all along here. I'm just going to come in with my scissors and cut that excess off. Keep that, we may use that for something. So I think the next thing I want to do is, if you have one of these, this is I think it's approximately 1 inch. Just going to punch a little hole, eyeball the centre, like so. Just, I don't know why. I've seen other people do it. That's a good reason. Okay, and I'm just going to take some wet glue and I'm going to run it along this edge here. Like so, and this edge here. Like so. And then just hold them down for a couple of seconds. I'm going to come back in with my bone folder. I don't know where I put it. There it is. I've got so many projects on the go at the minute. My desk is atrocious. Okay, so now we have to add our holes. So top to top. I'm going to bring in the crocodile again. And there we have another page. Really quick, really simple page with a pocket. You have journaling space on the back. I might cover this with some paper or something. I'm undecided because you can probably write on that, or I might jazz it up somehow. But at the minute I just want to get the basic pages down. So we can mark off page 3, bottom pocket, page 4, book page, page 5, book page. So in between these I'm going to add, try to move my paper clip, these which are pulled from an old advertising book. So we have the Ken L treats and we have the Texas company Texaco gasoline, petroleum. So I think, yes, I said on this, perhaps make it into a top loading pocket. So the first thing I want to do is straighten up these edges. Yep, I just had to check to see we weren't going to be too big. So put them both together, back to back. Line it up. Take off that excess. Now I could actually cut all of this down. But I don't know. I think I will take the other whiteboard off as well. So let's hold these are lined up on each side. Yep. And I'll keep the top and the bottom. So although these are thick pages, because things are going to be in and out of them, I think I do want to line them with something. Now, do I want to line them? I think, I'm just thinking scrapbook paper might be too thick, but then no, let's just do it with scrapbook paper. Let's pull some out of this pile that I'm not particularly fond of. Let's do this. This terrazzo style. Now I am wondering if I should just glue stick it down. I think I will. Oh, and I'm just thinking, if making an apology by folding it, or if this glue's going to be dry by the time I finish this thought, we should just cut out 2 separate pockets and stick them together. Fold it again. Yeah, oh, it's just going to be easier to I'll finish that sentence. Just stick them down and then cut them out. Oh my goodness. It's one of those days, you know what, right? So I'm filming ahead. And it's currently Easter weekend. We had a mini heat wave. Like I had a dress on and everything. Today, it's a Saturday between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. I've had to put a jumper on. It is so cold. I've just been out. I think I should have had gloves on. And it's not till over 6, just when you think the weather's turned for good. They're saying we're going to have snow on Monday. Wouldn't be the first Easter we've had snow, but after the weather that we had, I'm all to pot. So let's cut these out. Apologies for the dogs. They're obviously all to pot also. They keep asking for the doors open, the back door open. I keep putting my scissors down and losing them. It's hard to see because it's white on white. I should have done it on that side where it's bigger. Okay, we're going to keep that bit. Oh, I was going to say I'm going to bin that bit and then I turned it over. I'm not. I'm going to keep it. Okay, this is slightly off. There, okay. Put these together, see if they fit. Not quite. I'll just take, oh sorry, I hit the light. This is why I don't normally use the paper trimmer. We'll just take a squash. Whoops. Everything's falling on the other side of the desk. Okay, so next we want to make this into a top loading pocket. So again, I'm going to take the glue and make sure both sides are the right way up. And I'm going to glue down the left. Across the, check that is the bottom. The right side. Okay. And if we just stick those two together, put a weight on it to hold them down. And actually, before that fully sticks, I'm going to take a bit out of there and then repeat it on the back side. And I'm doing it in two separate motions because with the scrapbook paper I would never have got to both pieces at once. And they flew. They flew across the room. Okay, I've got some glue to do here. This should just roll off. Yep. Okay. Now pull in our template. And I'm just going to eyeball it into the middle approximately because it is shorter than our page. And again, punch a hole. And put that. Come on, clips over top. Okay. In our book. And how cute does that look? And it's just a pocket where I can put something in, like a journaling card. Okay, bring my list back in. So we did that. So page 7, book page with ruffle, so we'll make that later. 8, book page. Between them, we want a left loading pocket. I had to think what that meant there because I couldn't quite remember. So again, I'm going to pull in my template, but this time, because I want the pocket to be on the side, I'm going to measure the height. Okay. So if we just push it in there, make a mark. Good. Ooh. Yep, that bit goes over there. So I want this to be the inside, and I want this to be the pocket. So if I pull this in here, I know that my page is going to end about here and my pocket will form about here. I'm just guessing it, no measuring, just what I think is best. Again, I've lost the bone folder. There it is. And now I can see that I need to cut this down here. obviously this paper does not go, so I'm going to fill it with something else, but obviously we still have this bit here. So the solution could be to either make this a smaller page or to put something else across the bottom. Do we have another one of those that we could somehow marry up? Yes, we do. So do I want to try and match this print? Let's just see how that would look. I think that would be fine. Just do it. Because also we're going to have something in this pocket. You're not going to really notice. So let's try and stick this together. And we need to go about here. Just mark it with my finger. And I also go across the top of this page like that. And let's try and marry this up. Sorry, I'm off camera. No, you don't want it. Just check. I think that'll do. Okay, so I'm not going to put it all the way to the seam because that just seems like a waste of paper. So if we just go in about an inch, and if we just cut it here and here. I'm getting very cluttered. We have to have a tidy up break. So keep that. Keep that. And bring this back in. You can hardly tell. But okay, that worked out all right. Okay, let's stick this page down. It's getting really dark in here again. I might have to put the big light on. Is that just a northern thing? Big light. Big light. Put big light on. Just line this up. Again, don't fold it. Okay, I think I'm pulling it off at the top. So we'll just cut that down. And before I fold it over, eyeball the centre. Put a little hole in it. well, half hole, and then I'm going to glue across the top and the bottom. Where's my bone holder idea? Come on, glue. Little top. And we have to glue that down a bit as well. Bottom. Quickly catch that corner. A bit more on the bottom, I think. Hold that down. And again, let's not forgetting. Oops. Let's hold that down a bit longer. Even though I put that extra glue on. Top to top. And sorry, I just whacked you with the card. Hole and hole. And there you have a side loading for it. Like so. Now that seems to be, that's sticking out a bit. It's sticking out a bit from the other pages, but not from the book. It's fine. It's fine. So let's mark that off our list, and I'm going to have a little tidy up because I've overcrowded myself, and I will be back. Okay, I've had a little tidy up. I feel much better now. So, page 10, book. Page 11, book. Page 12, which I'm inserting, I've said vellum. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with this vellum yet, but I do know that I want it. So this is just from they were sold as wedding card inserts, and I've just taken half of it, but I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit more. Now of course your pages don't have to be the same size. They could be smaller, they could be bigger if you wanted. I'm also going to keep that. Okay, so again we are just going to have to eyeball the middle. I can actually do this from the back because I can see through it. I can never get those little bits out. There we go. So as I say, I haven't decided how I'm going to decorate that yet, but I did just want it in there. And look at that, you can see through it. It's beautiful. Where's my pencil gone? Vellum. 13. Book. 14. Book. Okay, now this one. I want this advert also out of the book those other adverts came from. I want them to go across like this. So obviously I'm going to have to trim them down first. So, straighten up those rough edges. I mean, I'm saying obviously, if you like the rough edges, keep them. Don't let me dictate how straight your edges should be. That's the beauty about this. There are no rules. There are just things you can do. Okay, now. Oh no. You have to take that in a little bit more if I want it straight. But I don't want to lose an eye. We just got away with it. So I want it to go like this. However, if we look on the reverse, alcohol and cigarettes, no good. No good. So I want to back this with some paper. And I'm just looking at the scraps. That one's too small. These were from the first pages. We could do one in blue and one in green. Or both in blue. Oh, I think one in blue, one in green, just because that's going the opposite way to that. And although you won't see them next to each other, right, I'm going to do that one in green. And that one blue. No, I'm going to do that one facing on the blue and that one facing on the green. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, I just think, oh, that's so beautiful, and I'm so glad. I will say I've been holding this book. So I've stuck those down and cut them out, and it doesn't matter that they don't meet, because remember they are going to be divided by the rings, so that doesn't matter much. But the important thing is I want them to be this way. So that needs to go on there like that. Just checking, yep. Do again. Punch and punch. And then that needs to go like that. So that will be facing page. And again like that. And like that. So I really wish there was a contraption to catch those little punched bits. Well, why is this such a chore? We've got one in, we've got the other in. Okay, so open them up. Oh, that is just the sweetest thing ever. I know it's an advert for Scotch, but I don't care. We could always cover that with something. You could put like a pocket there. Oh, let's make a note of that. Let's do pocket over Scotch question mark. But you know, I have a feeling I'm going to be keeping this journal for myself. So I won't really be bothered. I was bothered about the cigarette one. I will say that. Okay, so don't know if you can hear the hoover, which is setting the dogs off. They hate the hoover. Okay, so we're chunking up a bit, and don't forget there is also ephemera and stuff to go in, and extra bits. So let's mark off our list. Black and white advert, black and white advert, book. Okay, here I have said a fabric flip. Basically it's just scraps of fabric stitched together to make like an interactive, textural, tactile element in your journal. So these ones are made from an old handbag, would you believe? I had this handbag in the where the handles, the strap was stitched into the bag, it all ripped away because I carried too much in my handbag. But the fabric had doggies on it. So I took my fabric flips one step further and I actually added some writing paper, so it's like a little secret notebook. So by the time you've gone, ooh, ooh, get rid of whatever that is, ooh, ooh, you can go, oh, writing space. So I'm torn between these two. I was just trying to look at the dimensions. You know, I like this one because it has that tab there, so you can just go straight to the writing page. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one. So we need to make another page for this. So I think I like that side for writing on, and that side I'm going to cover with gorgeous orange stars. Okay, oh, there it is. I put all my fabric clips on top of it. So this we're going to have to cut down to size. Again. I'm looking for my marks, and there it is. No, that one. Okay. I'm thinking, do I need to cover that with paper? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a border. I got very excited about that, so I'm using my hands for that. Okay, so again, you stick two bits together. Just to give us some dimension. Some dimension, not dimension, to give us the bit extra length we need. Yeah, my glue sticks decided not to stick for some reason. Stick, you glue stick, stick. Okay, so again, pencil. Anybody? Anybody see the pencil? If you see the pencil, shout pencil. Okay. I'm going to bring this in to about that star there and that star there. So we have that. And then for the fabric flip, hold on, I think I'm going to punch my holes first. Just so I can position a fabric flip without it impeding the holes. Okay, so I'm just going to use a 3-in-1 because it is a strong glue. And I've got these staples here that I want to glue over as well. So I will try and link Gail's video below if I can find it. how to make a fabric flip. Like I say, it's just scraps of fabric. You don't even have to sew them together, you could just glue them together. Oh, and these are stamped. This was an old bed sheet. I stamped, and I'm going to incorporate some of these stamps into the ephemera that we use. Just making sure that's glued down. So handbag, bed sheet, crochet trim, lace trim, and a scrap of ribbon. And some old notebook paper. Okay, so fabric flip is done. Love it. I've got journaling space there. Book page. Book page. Okay, we're going to make another bottom pocket to go in here. Okay, so we definitely want to cover that side because it's a giant clock. Just random. Okay, so again, because it's a bottom pocket, we're just going to mark the width. Look at that width, that colour. Beautiful. Is it too samey though? Oh yeah, I'm gonna measure that up and just okay, I'm just wondering if that's too orangey a page to go with that. I think I chose the orange because it was quite orangey on the next page of the book, but I don't think it's right. What about this blue? That's a nice contrast. Oh, this purple with the cat as well. Oh, I like the purple with the cat. Right, I'm going to again do a little that landed in my hair. Oh, I found a screw in my hair the other day because it had pinged when I was trying to put it into something. And that's where it landed. So again, hit the pocket, top loading pocket, you just want to do these two sides. Oops. You stay where I put you. Yeah, all that glue just squished out the side there. Did it do the same on the other side? It did. Okay, and bring it in our template, top, and punch. Then we have our bottom pocket, book, book. Okay, now I'm just looking. The other advert, I had 2 of them. This advert, I only have 1. So that is going to have to be backed. Now I'm wondering I'd like that to go that way for a change. Do you know what I mean? And have it all be on that page. I think I will. I think we'll mix it up a bit. Nope. I wanted to go that way. That way. Maybe that's why I don't mix things up a bit, because I confuse myself. Right, just checking. Right, yes. My goodness. I mean, that was just a case of left and right and I got so confused. Just wouldn't that be a nice little surprise? Like, oh, you've done whatever out your pocket and then you're flipping through and then you're reading your story and then you're like, oh, it's such a blank page. And then you flip over and you're like, oh. That's how my brain works anyway. So that one, book, book. Right, we want over nearly at the end a side loading pocket again. So if I remember correctly, we'll have to then get another one of those pages. Do I have another one of those pages? If not, we'll have to do, yes, I do. Let me see, if not, I'll have to do something else. Another page. So I'm thinking, first of all, let us glue our pages together. Ooh, don't have to go quite high up. Had to go really high up. Is that still going to be long enough for our page? Yeah. Okay. So again, I went that way, so it will go that way. Oh, look how cute that is. It's such a cutie. Okay. So we did. I've lost a sheet of paper. Oh, there it is. A side loading pocket. Now we have book. Book. Oh, and the last page to make. I have said a flip up notebook, but I'm actually thinking belly band. Well, I haven't got a belly band. So should we have a cool funky page? still think that side's better for right now, but it's a bit too sparkly. So yeah, I'm going to do that side, that, and see if we've got another one of those purple doggies. Yep. Okay. I'm going to set this page up for the belly band. So if I first that out right, belly band, and I had post-it notes. Again, everything got messy again. There we are. I'll write out belly band on that to stick on that page when we are done. Just before the thought goes out of my head again. Okay, so we want to make a page, stick on our little note. And there we have our final added page. So let's close this up. Look how chunky it's looking now. So we'll have a little flipsy through. We have our, just bring this in. Ooh, that is going to make a good tag or card. Pocket. And we can do something here, or we can have some journaling space, or we could put another belly band or a little tuck there. We have another pocket. Love it. Our side loading pocket. And again, you can't really see that unless you're looking for it. The joint in the papers. We have our piece of vellum. We have our advert, I love it. And again, we could put, this could just be journaling space, or we could add, I mean, you can always add pockets later. I just thought it would be easier to do them as I was making the pages, but we could add another pocket there, or a tuck spot. No, I've just realised that paper was supposed to be blue on the back. Oh well, it doesn't matter. And we have our fabric flip. We have another pocket. We have our advert. And again, this could be journaling space or more pockets. Journaling space. We have our side loading pocket. And then we are going to have our belly band here. And done. So I'm going to leave it there for today. What I will say is keep a hold of this, because we may be adding more pages or other things to stick in, so do keep a hold of that. But I'm loving how it's bulking up, and again it's going to bulk up. I mean, we're going to put a pocket there, we've got a ephemera to add in, so it'll get a chunky. So I'm the Candy Crafter, and I'll see you next time. Bye!